Hi everyone, you're at home with Melissa and I'm glad you're here. What I want to show you right now is how to bathe your bearded dragon. This is Spike and I'm giving her a bath right now even though, there she is, she's kind of relaxed. She was sleeping and I woke her up to give her a bath. But anyway, there are a lot of reasons that you want to bathe your bearded dragon, right Spike? All right. And they include, let's see, is the lighting better like that? Yeah, it is. There you go. Okay, guys. Yeah, the reasons you want to bathe your bearded dragon include, of course, removing any bacteria that might be on them, just like with you and I when we bathe. And in their little spikes, they might get some debris or things or in amongst their toes or their claws. And that gives them a chance, it gives you a chance rather, to help get that off of them. In addition, it also helps to keep them hydrated. Now, the temperatures that you want for your bearded dragon's bath range from 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 to 24 degrees Celsius. And basically, as a temperature, this is not really warm, not really cold, not really cool, not really hot, kind of a non-temperature. So it's basically not even warm enough to be called lukewarm. So, and the depth of it, you want it to be up to about your second knuckle of your index finger. And this is deep enough that they can kind of swim a little if they want to, or they can stand. You don't want it to be any deeper than that because these are desert animals. Remember, the bearded dragon comes from the dry deserts of Australia, and these animals can drown. You don't want to leave them alone in their bath, not even for a second. You want to have them constantly monitored. You want to be right there with them. Now, normally, you don't have to hold them. She's just she's wanting to stand on my hand, so I have it in there, but this is the right depth. She could just as easily stand on her own, but she seems happy to be standing on me, so we'll let her do that. And I like to dribble a little water on her little head. And you can leave them in their bath for 10 to 15 minutes. You don't really want to go much beyond that. And with Spike, anyway, I find that when she's done with her bath, she's done. Usually before the 10-minute mark, she goes from being relaxed and happy to get me out of here. And so, she lets me know. Let me see if she wants to stand. Do you want to stand, honey? Do you want to stand? Do you want to stand? What do you think? There, yeah. And something you can do for them that's kind of helpful when they're in here is you can take a soft bristled brush. You want to make sure it's soft bristled. And you can kind of just go out along their spines, down their back. Oh. And what this does is it just kind of helps get things clean. Be careful of that hole there, that's her ear. If you can see, I'm going beneath, oh, you can't really see. See, I'm going beneath it, but I'm not getting water in it. And out along the spikes, very gently in the toes. Oh, she didn't like that. She's like, leave my toes alone. But out along her spines, her little spikes. She's a happy girl, huh? You're a happy girl. And we'll get a little under your neck. Yeah, that's funny. It's funny how they don't, with no change in facial expression, you can only tell their happiness from their behavior. Now, her tail's not up in annoyance. It's up because it's up along the side of this tub. But something else you want to keep in mind when you're bathing your bearded dragon. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes in, temperature 70, 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 to 24 degrees Celsius. second knuckle depth of water so that they can stand in it. Don't leave them unattended. Use a toothbrush to help get some of the debris or bacteria off of them, and make sure that brush is soft bristled, and it helps to keep them hydrated, as well as because they get the majority of their hydration from their food. They don't really drink much. They will occasionally drink when they're in the tub though. If they do or if they don't, it doesn't matter either way. It still helps them hydrate a little bit because they absorb some of that moisture through their skin. And a lot of times what will happen too when they get in their bath is that they will release their bowels and go to the bathroom in their water. That is completely normal, and it happens quite frequently with these animals. Nothing to be concerned about at all. What you're going to do is you're going to wash out the tub once they've had their bath anyway. Now, remember, you want to use just the hot water or hot water with a dish soap, making sure to get all of it rinsed off when you're done. You don't want to use any harsh chemicals on here that might be that that might then stay in the plastic and then cause them harm. For example, someone might argue with me, but I don't ever bleach her bathtubs. I do not bleach the tubs because I worry that somehow that could hurt them, although it doesn't make sense to think that when you think about it, because you use chlorine bleach. Compare that to, okay, we have chlorine in our drinking water, and when you need non-chlorinated water, you let it set out for a couple of days to let the chlorine evaporate. So I suppose it doesn't make sense that I worry about chlorine with the plastic tubs, but I do. So do you want to get down? Do you want to get down, just soak for a little bit? Yeah. And like I said, she determines when she's done with her bath. We're coming up on 7.5 minutes now. And generally with her baths, she doesn't want to stay in longer than that 10-15 minute time period anyway. She usually gets really tired of it before then. But that's how you bathe your lizard, and you can just let them soak there, but stay with them while they're soaking so that you can make sure that they don't drown. You can make sure that they don't get their head beneath the water, and just make sure they're okay. Don't even take your eyes off them for a second. Seriously. Just treat it like as if you had a human infant in the tub. And I think that's about all that you really need to know about bathing your bearded dragon. We've got the temperatures, the water depth, the amount of time, the reasons for it. If you have any other questions, though, I've covered everything I can think of. But if there's any other question you have about bathing your bearded dragon, please leave me a question in the comments section. And likewise, anything that you're interested in or would like to know more about, having to do with animals or having to do with any of the things that we cover on the At Home with Melissa channel, please let me know. Any stories that you have to share, I'd love to hear them. And I'm sure the rest of our viewers would too. So just drop comments there in the comments section about any of that. And I want to thank one of our friends, Casper, who recently left a comment in the comment section letting us know that he likes the longer, more detailed videos, more informative videos. And you guys are my friends. So I want to do things in ways that you like them. And if you leave me comments about things that you'd like to see, or the kinds of videos or the type of presentation you like, that I actually find that really helpful. And I was really happy that Casper liked the detailed videos, because I really enjoy doing them. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can say about giving your bearded dragon a bath. It's pretty straightforward, but I really enjoy the informative videos, the focuses on different species and information about them and things like that. I enjoy doing that a lot. And sometimes I'm learning right along with you. I share what I know, but I often try to round out the information on the video by doing research as well. And so I'm learning right with you, and I really enjoy that too. So, like I said, just leave us comments about that. Any requests you have, any questions, anything like that, and we'll try to get to them as soon as possible. What we're looking forward to doing here really soon. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you saw the video a couple days ago, just giving a quick introduction to the ducklings who've come to join us recently. And the really neat thing about them, I've never raised ducklings before. I've seen them and held them and things like that on friends' farms, but I'm not there every day with them. And so this is the first time I've had that experience. And what I find amazing, and I think you'll agree too when we get our video done, is how much they've grown in just the short time they've been here. They've been here, I think they arrived Wednesday, and today is Monday of the following week. So 5 days, I think they've been here, and they have increased in size tremendously, and they're really happy. So what I'm looking forward to doing a video with you guys on here in the very near future, very near, is an in-depth discussion about the khaki Campbell ducks and about caring for ducklings and a little bit about the history of the animal and things like that. So if you'd like to join us for that, hopefully that'll be coming up soon. And in the meantime, we'll just enjoy your day and enjoy your week. And if you're from the United States and you're seeing this close to publication time or close to going online, it means that the holiday of Thanksgiving is coming up very soon for you. And I hope that you enjoy a nice Thanksgiving holiday with your friends and family, and that you remember all the things that make your life worthwhile. For me, one of them is, of course, the animals who share my home with me, and another is you, our viewers, our friends. And so as I think of the things I'm thankful for, you are definitely high up on that list. And I thank you for joining us, and hopefully you'll join us again soon. Bye-bye.